So tournaments this year, I found they were good, but they could have been used in it. There's so many different things that could have been done with it, and I think there was one. I think there was one tournament this year that I was very impressed by, and I'm pretty sure it's FIFA 13. Is you if you completed the tournament, if you won the tournament, you got. I want to say it was Inform Honda.
Yep, correct.
Is there going to be anything exciting like that coming up? Because at the moment the tournaments are cool, but they're very 2D. They're very just like this. You got to use this certain amount of players in a squad, and you win. You get coins. Are you going to be doing anything really cool and interesting in 14 when it comes to tournaments?
First, some insight. So we're doing always experiments. We call them experiments, and because community is so important, we monitor those experiments. So what happened is 2 years ago we posted a lot of tournaments. I think we did 2 or 3 per week rather than just one.
Yeah.
And we just thought that it got too spread out. So there wasn't enough people in each tournament, so you were sitting in the final and you didn't find anybody to play with. So that wasn't good. So we said, okay, next year we're just going to do one per week to make sure you find an opponent. That worked like a treat.
Yeah.
And then even within that, there's other things we try. Sometimes we give consumable packs, for example, that are not for sale as a reward. We did no reward tournaments that you tried. And we always see how successful they are. The Honda tournament you mentioned was the most successful tournament in terms of how many people played it of all time in FUT.
Yeah.
It also showed us a lot of people have ways to go through a tournament quicker than it actually is possible.
Oh, really? Okay.
And a lot of Honda showed up, especially on PC where it's a little bit
of course.
worrisome. But even on console. So that kind of helped us track down some of the people that are doing malicious stuff within our game as well.
Sure.
But that's also one of the reasons why we are a little bit shy of doing high rewards, because in essence, you make Honda almost useless.
Yeah, his price was pretty much...
Value dropped.
Yeah. And that makes people that paid a lot of coins or spend a lot of time trying to chase this guy down very, very mad, and I can understand that. So we're trying these things out and we're learning along the way, which is awesome.
Yeah.
If you have any ideas, what you want to see, let me know.
Yeah,
I mean, we can always try to make them happen. That's something we haven't done in the past, actually, have communities suggest what kind of tournaments they want to play.
Yeah.
Could be something cool.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things is you mentioned, there's certain people that like to go around the system. Is there anything you guys are doing to combat, sort of say, coin selling and that side of Ultimate Team? Is there any sort of measures you've taken this year?
I mean, the good guys at CoinSell on eBay, we're working with eBay to take them down as soon as possible, as quickly as possible. And we're also trying to fill the holes as to how they get into those coins.
Right.
Takes a lot of time. Those are clever people. They spend 24/7 to exploit those holes. We have also a lot of smart guys that are trying to track them down, but we almost kind of we have to stay within the confines of the law while they don't give a shit. They just go and do whatever they have to get to the coins.
Yeah.
But every year, roughly around 40% of our capacity is dedicated to make server stability and security better. So we're doing the same this year, and there's going to be a bunch of stuff that's not going to happen next year.
Yeah, for sure.
With the packs, you have the bronze packs, the silver packs, the gold packs. Is it exactly the same as on FIFA 13 as it is on FIFA 14, or is there any new additions to packs?
Yeah, no, packs, we also do some experiments. Like, we always have a bunch of packs on our servers, but we only put a subset of them up. It's going to be very comparable to Yasser, but there's going to be some experiments along the way where we release either ones that give you more rares or higher quality overall. But those are going to be come out during the year, and I don't know exactly when or what that will be.
On that topic, on FIFA 12, like almost every single happy hour was double chance of getting an inform.
Yes.
How come that stopped for FIFA 13? So it was like a big thing people noticed within the happy hours. There was no actual increased chance of getting an inform within the happy hour.
Yeah. So what we noticed as well is that people get almost tired about too much stuff being thrown at them. Okay. So when there's multiple happy hours with pack offers and double chance, it's just too much at one time. So we, rather than have big spikes and then nothing afterwards in terms of engagement, we rather want to spread it out over the whole year. So a constant drip feed in terms of what you can get. If there's a request to have more double chance happy hours, if there are too few, then again that's a feedback that I would like to know about. I mean, our live team is always constantly monitoring everything, and they're trying to find the perfect balance. But FUT is a young mode, and we're still figuring stuff out.
Yeah, for sure. In the presentation, you mentioned you're going to be adding more customization to Ultimate Team in the sense that you can bring kit numbers as well as getting set roles, penalty takers, free kicks, etc. So, is there anything more that you're doing that can customize Ultimate Team? Because that's one of the things that I thought was quite. There's not a lot of customization when it comes to Ultimate Team as far as creating your own club. Is there going to be? Do you ever see in the future creating your own club crest, creating essentially your own kits or anything, because you can do all these sort of things in the creation center, I think it is. So how come Ultimate Team hasn't taken that over and done anything like that?
No specific reason other than effort,
Right,
and the whole mechanics in Ultimate Team, how they work and how you can post stuff on the transfer market. But we're considering that, and we have a long list of stuff to do. That just is under the line what we can do so far, because it's quite expensive as well. So we feel it's more valuable for us to invest into the core game rather than bringing those things in. But they're on our list, and at some point they're going to bubble up high enough.
Yeah. So there's as far as customization, those are the only two customizable things in FIFA.
Yeah, and the chemistry styles, of course.
Yeah,
but
the chemistry.
you understand those already.
Yeah.
Regarding informs, every Wednesday we get a new team of the week,
Yeah.
and then obviously at the new year we have the team of the year and then team of the season towards the end of the season. Are there going to be any changes to how team of the week works? Like, is it going to stay the exact same, a new squad every single Wednesday, just a starting 11 and stuff?
That will stay. Yeah, the way it works right now works out to be very very good in terms of people coming back every week, seeing the new ones.
Yeah.
It seems that it's a good cadence, so that's going to be staying quite similar. There's going to be some more stuff that's going to be announced around that topic at Gamescom, but for the team of the week, it's going to stay very similar.
Yeah. So we talked about consumables and more importantly the search side of things. So one of the things if I need a certain position, because now obviously formations is out of it. So one of the things I used to really get annoyed by is having to scroll through loads of formation cards, having to buy 10 formation cards. But now it's just positions. Is there any sort of way in the search capability we can search for a striker to centre forward role in consumables? Is that being?
I have to double check. I'm pretty sure there is. I wouldn't write about it just yet.
Okay, that's fine.
But we've also looked at where they're missing. So, for example, looking for a manager based on nationality or based on his league affiliation. Those are all things that you couldn't do before. So we also filled the holes in those search criteria.
Do you have any?
No.
Okay, I guess that just the last one then. You mentioned a little bit about the loyalty of players, and that's obviously something brand new to Ultimate Team, is the fact that, so is it going to start as 9 chemistry is the maximum you can get, and then the loyalty will take it to 10, and then you said something about the manager. So how exactly is chemistry? Because I know if you don't have a manager and everything, maximum is 99. Is that still the same as it is?
The cap is going to stay the same.
Is it still 99? And then the manager takes it to 100? Or
there's a cap.
There's a cap at 100. Okay, right.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, that's all the questions for me.
Cool. Awesome. They were awesome questions.
Alright, good.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
well done.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming out.
Looking forward to it.
Definitely.